Hello, it's time to start, so I'm waiting for my students.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, baby. How are you?
Fine, teacher. I have a little headache.
Oh my gosh, don't worry. So we're waiting for the others. I don't know what happened.
Mhm.
So let's give them 5 minutes, okay?
Okay, teacher, don't worry.
Cool. Thank you. Bibi, we're going to wait 2 minutes more. If they don't show up, we will start, okay?
Okay, teacher, don't worry.
Because this is a strange. I don't know what happened.
Yes, only me.
Yeah.
And
2 minutes,
I don't
okay?
know. Okay, teacher, don't worry.
Go. Hello, Sandrita.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
We were very, very, very worried because nobody has shown up, only Viviana and now you.
Oh, I.
We don't know what happened, okay? So, girls, we're going to start, right?
Right.
As I told you, the class we had 2 days ago, the idea for today is that we start working with more complex vocabulary, okay? So what I'm going to try to do today is that you try to think about more complex situations. Yes, not only your likes and dislikes and the city and the very basic things, but we're going to think a little bit more with the structures and with the more complex vocabulary, basically. Okay. So, girls, I'm going to write a word there in the chat. A quote. Can you tell me what does it mean?
Teacher, quote is when you use the for example, you take a part of the text is a
Uh-huh.
quote.
That's a
For the
quote. What else?
a quote is when you um, ask for a quote. For example, you you want buy the house and you want the quote,
Well,
the
maybe that
price.
one. Yes.
Mhm.
Basically, a quote.
Quotation.
Basically, a quote is a famous sentence. Yes,
Mhm.
that's it. So today I'm going to give you a quote. Yes, and you have to express your opinion. So our class for today, It's going to be related to the input that I'm going to give you. It could be a video, it could be a reading, it could be a quote in this case. And you are going to have 1 minute 30 to speak about it, to give me your opinion. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to share the quote for you to read it. Wait. Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you girls.
No, teacher.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay, there. So it says, a woman is like a tea bag. You can't tell how strong she is until you put her in hot water. Okay? This is the quote. So I'm going to send it to the chat, and you're going to have 1 minute for preparing what you're going to say. Okay?
Teacher, I have a question.
Tell me.
With the sentence, I don't understand.
You express your opinion about that.
Okay.
What do you think about it?
Okay, teacher.
Okay? 1 minute. Okay, girls, so we're going to start. My dear Bibi, can you start?
Hi, teacher. Wait.
Don't worry.
Estaba acostando a mi niña. Ya. Un momentito.
Okay, don't worry. Sandrita, you?
Teacher.
Tell me, don't worry.
Okay, teacher. I I didn't understand. I'll speak my opinion for the
About
sentence.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, a woman is like a tea bag. Is maybe possible. I believe is really the sentences, teacher, because the woman is very strong, and the woman is very, I would say, impredecible for different situation. Maybe reaction for amazing or bad, sad, and depends the situations the woman in the behavior. For example, my son in the moments is health is good, but possible Emmanuel sick. Maybe I am depend the sick. I strong or I am sad. because I am limit in the over the medicine. Yes.
Continue.
Or for example, I am lost the robar.
Okay, stop. Well, yeah, it was Sandrita accurate. It was a very good one. But remember to organize the ideas. Yes. So you're going to introduce the topic, you're going to give your opinion and a little conclusion. So you say, teacher, yes, I consider that the girls are like a tea bag or the women are like a tea bag because in some cases the life is going to make us face something difficult situations, but I consider girls or women are really strong and we can handle whatever situation it is, something like that. Yes, and try to give me the conclusion of it. It's okay. Good. Bibi,
Yes, teacher.
do it.
Okay. I think that the author wanted to say with this paragraph that women are very strong, although they seem fragile on the outside. Um, in a appear, yes, in appear is fragile, yes. The men, the yes, the men. Uh, mm, I see us with a fragile. When mentioning hot water means that they are very resistant and different circumstances or yeah circumstances when they are already in difficult situations is when you can see how strong can be. They shouldn't be I don't know how to say juzgar um,
Judge.
judged by their delicate appearance. A woman can do many things and face very difficult situations. And the woman can be um, have the role can be what is it? Can be father have the role father.
Don't worry.
Oh my gosh.
That's it. That's it. Very good. Yes. So that's a very beautiful quote. Quote. Sorry, because um, it makes us think about how important is the role of a woman in life and how strong we are. Yes, facing different things. Very good, girls. Okay, as I told you, the idea is that we use more complex vocabulary. So I'm going to ask you something, girls. Can you please um try to do you remember that I sent you, I don't know if it was the class before or the other one, a little picture about the connectors?
Mm, the
Did
connectors.
you remember that the connectors that I sent you?
Mm, yes, in the Skype.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, yeah.
yes,
So
yes.
try to remember that in the Skype. I got the connector. So try to remember that and use it. So, however, teacher, I think this, and on the other hand, in addition, so try to use them. Okay. So next activity, it's very easy. You're going to read a short story. Do you remember what fable is? Fable,
Papu.
fable.
Is the animal
Uh,
story
Yeah, it's a story about animals and it has a moral at the end.
moral?
And that's what you're gonna do. You're going to read the short story, the short fable, and you're going to think about the moral and you're gonna give me your opinion, okay? So I'm going to give you, well, 1 minute and a half for reading. Yes, for reading.
okay, teacher.
Okay, girls?
Okay.
Ready or not?
Yes.
Like, yes. Don't worry.
Maybe.
I know that maybe this is not difficult. The thing is that it's different because of course those are things that we are not used to think about it, yes? But that's the idea that we start practicing different things, right? Diana, hello.
Hello,
How are you?
how are you? I'm good, and you?
Very good. Diana, I'm gonna start with the girls because they were reading a short story. And the idea is that we are going to uh, give the opinion. Yes, the activity for today is just giving opinions. So I'm going to, do you prefer that I send things by Skype? Yes?
Can you send them on Gmail or
I
no?
know in this moment I can't.
No. Okay, fine.
So in the Skype, yes?
Yes.
Okay. It's just a short story that you have to read. It's a fable. So the idea is that you prepare your opinion about it. Yes? So I'm
Okay.
gonna start with Sandrita and Vivi, and after that you. Vivi, your time, 1 minute and a half.
Oh my gosh. I think this. Oh my gosh. Eh, my opinion. Okay. I think eh, mm, the okay in comparison with the person, for example,
Yeah.
you you can't you can be a friend the a bad person, for example, the drug addiction person, because I know this. I don't say.
Don't worry.
I,
Organize,
no
organize
utilice,
ideas.
no sé cómo. Ay, es que no sé cómo con esa fábula, cómo interpretarlo, así como.
Don't worry. Try to do
Oh,
it. Time's running.
I know, yes, teacher. I don't know. I don't have idea for that. Okay, because a bad person influence in your behavior,
Influences.
influence in your behavior. Yes. Um, uh, I know this. I don't know. I blanket. My mind is a blank. Oh my gosh. Oh no. No.
Don't
Sorry.
worry. Don't worry. That's
No,
just
no, no.
practicing. So you say, I am blocked. I am
I'm
blocked.
black.
Yes, I'm totally
Yes.
black. Okay.
Uh,
Don't worry. I'm going to try to listen every one of you, and at the end, I'm gonna give you feedback. At the end, yes.
okay, okay.
Sandrita,
Mm. Teacher, I'm very preoccupied.
why? I'm very worried. Worried.
Si Viviana don't speak, I
Don't worry. Try, Sandrita. Try. Okay.
no.
So your time starts now.
Okay, teacher, over, I think in the fable is relation with the um,
Related is related to.
is relate is related. Okay, relate to the three animals: the cow, the tiger, and the lions.
Yes.
The cows live very happy, nothing special, difficult, but the lions and the tiger look at the opportunity for the cows, because the four cows go to the different uh, places, but in the moment the lion and the tiger, I don't think the cow think other opportunity for the I think power the territory. I think the cow is possible like the for the territory. And I in the look at the person is similar with the power the government and the
Okay. Well, you did something very smart, and is that you started explaining how the animals are acting in the fable, yes? But remember that the question was, what about the moral? Yes? What can you understand about them? And how can you apply it in your life? Okay? So we're going to listen, Diana. Your time starts now.
Okay. Well, as far as I understood, they used to be friends, and when they were together, they had no problems because nobody tried to kill them. Okay, so they were lucky, and well, yeah, they were working as a team, so they were like a good team. And one day they had a fight, so that made them just go each or take each a different way. Yes. And when this happened, the lion and the tiger decided to attack one by one. Wait. So, as they were not together anymore, they couldn't stand and they couldn't survive. Okay. So um, this can be like this. When you have other people to support you or to stand by you, you can go farther and farther. But when you're alone, it's possible that you can do some things, but you are not going to be able to do other things like survive. So, yeah, I think that it's better to work as a team, even if you are the leader and the other people are just following you and not doing very much. But you think that they are not doing anything, but it turns out that yes, they are.
Okay, very good. Yeah, that's it. Yes. So, what is the message for today? That we manage to work with people. Yes. Even for example, for me, it's pretty difficult to find not friends, but I mean, I'm not very good at working by teams. I don't know why. In some cases, I prefer to do everything by myself and just put your name there. That's horrible, but I am like that. But I don't know. As the years pass by, I managed to understand that we need people. Yes, in some cases we need people. So that's very important. It was a very accurate models, especially because our methodology in the university is working by groups, and I consider that I have managed to understand the group managing with this. Okay, very good. Okay, girls. So now we're gonna have a different input. So number one was a quote, number two was the reading, and now we're going to see a video. But girls, this video is in Spanish, okay? And you have to give me your opinion in English. So this is a different input, you see? So there you go. I'm going to send you here in the chat. And of course, for my dear Diana, I'm going to do it by Skype, okay? This is a 3-minute video, so there you go. So, yes. Okay. So, watch the video. You got 3 minutes and a half, and you're going to start with your opinions, right?
Okay, teacher.
Ready?
Teacher, finish.
Okay. Okay, so let's do it again. Bibi, Diana, and Sandrita at the end, okay? Bibi, your time again. 1 minute and a half. Start.
I teacher. I hate you, teacher. But
Don't say that
like
because I love you.
yes, but I love you.
Okay, do it.
You know. Teacher, okay. It's amazing by video because I love the man. He he has a right in the in his video. The life is hard when you give the things with yourself
Effort.
effort is better. Yes, the recompensa. How do you say recompensa?
Regard.
Regard is
Reward.
better. Yes, when you take all gifted, regalado, gifted, it is not so wonderful. Yes, when you give consigues. Oh my gosh, give
Get.
get. When you get the things for yourself is better. For example, in the university, you yourself effort every day, try the learn English every day. You effort is better. The recompensa is major,
Reward.
is bigger.
Reward.
Reward,
Okay.
reward.
Very good, dear. Okay. So, this is a mistake that maybe I had in the previous class and in this moment, and is that we are trying to face a different activity, and in that way we are trying to use different vocabulary. For that reason, maybe it's a little more complicated or more complex to start using words that we are not used to use them. Okay. So maybe for that you start like, oh, I want to say this, but I don't have the vocabulary. So that's the idea that you said today, okay, I got problems with this, so I'm going to try to fix them. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Diana, your time.
Well, I have to say that I fairly disagree with Bibi because she said that it's better when you have to pay everything because you start to give it a value. I don't think so because from my experience and from my point of view and from my life, I've been a person who values everything. So when I was studying, I had my father, and he was very, he was not a giver, actually. He was just the opposite. So he used to say that in women, you just waste your money because they're not going to do anything. So I decided to say, oh, really? Well, that's not true. And he used to tell me that my sisters just dropped school and they got married. So, but I said, no, that's not what I want to do. So he told me that, yeah, well, then you will have to get the things. But when my mom gave them to me, I used to be very grateful, and I had excellent grades at school. Even when I finished high school, I got a scholarship from ninth grade to 10th grade. And when I started college, they paid for me the first semester in Medellin, but it didn't work out. But it didn't work, but it was not my fault. So I decided to start here, and they didn't give me anything for this. Well, except for my mom. But I think that when you have to pay things, it's not that you appreciate them more or that you didn't do it before. It's just that now you are paying the price for the things that you want. But it's not that you didn't appreciate them before and now you do it. No, I don't think so. I think that it's just about life. It's appreciating what you get, no matter where it comes from.
Okay. In that way, well, I'm gonna go deep a little. What do you think about this that what you said? If you were a mother today
That's a difficult question because I have never thought about being mom.
and you don't
So
want,
no, I have no idea because I have never thought about that actually. But I think that some moms are raising their children in an incorrect way, not because they give them everything, but because they don't teach them to appreciate it.
yes.
So some people say that you have to raise your kids with a little necessity. Yeah, but I think that you have to teach them where money comes from, and what they did to give you this, and that you have to appreciate it. That's it. But I don't know. I think I'd be a terrible mom.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Well, I used to be like that. Now I'm a mom and a little bit different, but well.
No.
Okay, Sandrita, your time. Starting now, please.
Okay, teacher. I think the oral strength is vicious. Yes, because in the moment the parents think the childhood is necessary give the all children's pidan. No say, don't you
Backward.
say yes. I am in last day read the document in the moments is the childhood is
Pressure.
fragile because the I don't think I think is all merit merit the students merit the closet and anything efforts for the of the for the change no for the give obtener sobre chose uh, the anything I teacher is very difficult today. um, um, in my life in my family my father my parents um, in opportunity in different opportunities.
Okay. Don't worry. I know, Sandrita, that this exercise is more complex, but don't worry. You're doing well. Yes. My idea for today is just try to give you a more advanced input in order to offer more challenging activities for you, right? Of course, I'm going to give you feedback and I'm going to check how it goes. And maybe we have to change. Don't worry. It's just that I'm trying to evaluate your level, okay? Look at this, Andrita. Look at the chat. Extremes is. So remember singular and plural. Extremes are. Yes? Alls, when you're going to pluralize that in Spanish is perfectly correct, but in English, no. You say all, yes? All students Yes, that's the plural. And effort is not as force, it's effort. Okay? Very good, dear. So, girls, nice. Now I'm going to give you, well, yes, there you go. I'm going to show you a very beautiful picture where you're gonna find, have you heard about the four agreements? Yes or no?
Teacher, can you repeat, please?
Have you heard about the fourth agreements?
For agreements?
Four
No.
agreements. No, never in your life? That's
No,
a
never.
very beautiful book. If you want to read it, do it. Go ahead. That's very beautiful. So I'm going to show you just a little part, and you're going to choose one of them. You have one, two, three, and four. Choose one for giving me the opinion, okay? So I'm going to share my screen with you girls. I'm going to give you 1 minute for taking notes and organizing ideas. And there you go. Choose whatever you want. Number one, be impeccable with your word. Number two, don't take anything personally. Number three, don't make assumptions. And number four, I'm going to close this. Number four, always do your best. Okay? So read carefully, think carefully, and you're going to give me your opinion. Okay, girls? Is that okay? right?
Yeah.
Wait, teacher, wait.
Okay, don't worry. So I'm gonna start with Diana. Yes? Tell me, what did you choose?
But what do I have to do? I don't understand.
It's just to give the your opinion about whatever of those four. You want to see the picture again?
Uh, sorry, but I didn't hear anything.
Okay. You got a picture, yes, the one with the four agreements, and you have to choose one in order to express your opinion.
Uh-huh. But it had two different points of view there. Like I thought that I had to choose A, B, or C.
No, it's just because they are part of the same, just like little steps, you
Mm.
know? So you have to read and try to tell me what's your opinion about it.
About all the four
No, just
or one?
decide on one. Yes, only one. So you say, okay, I'm going to talk about don't take anything personally. And you start explaining and giving your opinion, okay?
Okay.
Take your time. Take 1 minute more. Don't worry.
No, but I'm ready.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you choose?
Number four, always do your best.
Okay, very nice. So give me 1 sec. Okay. Oh, okay, do it.
Okay, well, I chose this because that's kind of my what is that? Those are like the words to live for me.
Okay.
So always do your best.
Your philosophy.
Yeah, that's my philosophy.
Okay.
Because sometimes you just get so distracted with people that don't do their best. People who yeah, who do just something to finish quickly or to present something, and this can be in your family or at school or at work, and that's not what you should think about. That's not what you should be. It's always necessary for you to do the best, not only for others, but because of you. Because you deserve to do better and better, and because you can do it. You can do the best of everything. So sometimes, yeah, it can be a little bit more difficult when you're sick or when you are not in the mood, but it doesn't mean that you have to just leave it and just do whatever, like uh, like something quick and something that is not the best that you can do, because then you're going to feel bad and you're going to regret that, and you can't turn time back. You can't go back, and you have just to face the consequences. So maybe you might lose your job because of doing something that is not the best of you. Or you could, I don't know, fail at school, lose a scholarship or whatever that you have and that you need to keep. So I think that that's pretty important. That's why it's pretty important. I I don't know why this minute is so very long now. But yeah, that's what I meant to say. Sometimes you think that nobody is watching, but it turns out that yes, someone is watching you. And yeah, they're going to notice when you're doing the best, when you're giving all you have, and when you're doing just something to, uh, I don't know, just something to fulfill what you have to do.
Okay. This is something very important. And I remember a boss that I had like 4 years ago, and they said that they were two. It was a couple, and they said always that you're doing something and you feel okay, there's that a camera, and here your bosses are not watching you, but there is the most important person watching you, and that's yourself. That's very important.
Yeah.
Okay. Sandrita, what did you choose? Number one, two, three, or four?
3.
Number three. Don't make assumptions. Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Excellent. 2 minutes for talking about it. Start.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Hi, teacher. You are very bad.
No, I'm not.
Okay, teacher. In the moments for the when you work for the various person, yes, it's very necessary communicate clear and quickly because the information is very important. For the assignments, other aspect is the when you say the communication because I words is very necessary or when you say words in tone and you say tono
Tone.
and okay and tone no slow softly maybe the person is very when you say feelings sentimental.
Sensible.
Okay, and you say where do you say when the assignment is occasionations sadness or maybe crying, yes, is very necessary when you how you explain or you communicate with the other person.
Very good. That last part was very good. How you communicate with other people. Okay, look at the notes in the chat. Different people. So you don't say various persons. You say different people.
Okay.
Yes, different between low and loud. Okay, low and loud.
Okay.
And I don't know, I didn't understand very well. Sad situations. That's what you were about to say.
No, teacher. No set situations, no. Depend you speak with the person, maybe sad or maybe crying.
I mean, depends on the way you talk to people. You can make them feel bad,
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Yes.
yes, that's it. Yeah, they say here in Colombia that puedes madrear a alguien sin malas palabras, something like that.
Yes, yes.
I have heard that. Okay, very good, Sandrita. Bibi, what about you? What did you choose? One, two, three, or four?
I choose three. The three first. Los tres primeros. Okay.
The
Yes.
assumptions. Yes.
Yes. I choose the impeccable words. Don't take anything personal. Yes. And
But you have to talk about one.
three.
One.
I choose three. No.
Well,
Only
only
one?
one of those four. Only one. So whatever you want.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And so the ok. Entonces, yo tenía todas. Okay, try not to make assumptions of what time. Often people make wrong assumptions. How do you pronounce? ¿Cómo la pronunciación?
Assumptions.
Assumptions of other people by their way of the dressing, because they live alone, because they have a certain age and have no age married. they think that if they have any disease, they think which is for something bad that they did, a kind of punishment, make assumptions about the life of others is not good. I think that everyone should live their own life without intruding on the others. Yes, the is usual in Colombia. Intruding, entrometerse, intruding in other lives. Yes. I don't know, teacher. I know more. No, es que yo tenía preparadas las otras.
Try to do it.
With words the same. Teacher. Well, be impeccable with the words. Yes, I can speak that. Okay. Okay, they say, I think it's to be an educated person when talking to other people, not say offense or offensive words. Many people have the bad habit that in conversation with different use
Okay,
offensive words.
okay, dear. Entrometerse. You can say interfere. Interfere.
Interfere.
Yes. Interfere in life or something like that. Okay, very good. Well, the idea was that you choose only one. Yes, that you say, okay, teacher, I'm going to talk about how to be impeccable with words. Yes, for me, it's very important that we care the words that we use with people because in some cases we can get confused with being sincere to be rude. Yeah, for example.
Okay. It's my head, teacher. It's my head.
Don't worry, very good.
I want.
So, Diana.
Yes.
Of those four situations or those four important points in
Yes, I'm
life,
here.
yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I can now.
Okay. So I was asking you
Hey.
that you got 4 points there, right? What is the one that you consider you have to work the most about it?
I
Yes.
I huh. Huh. Can that be the four?
Like,
I
doing your best.
no. I don't know. I know.
Number one is be impeccable with words.
Yeah. I
Yes.
think I have to work on that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Fine.
sometimes I talk to think and not think to talk.
It happens to me all times.
Yeah.
That's really hard. What about you, Sandrita? Of those four important points, what is the one that you have to work about?
For the assignments. For the assignments.
The four agreements. What is the one that you have to work on?
Maybe no, maybe no. Really, the speak Viviana, I don't remember. To do you
The
the
assumption.
vets, the vets, the vets, the vets in the or situations in the world? Yes.
Now, Viviana talk about assumptions and be impeccable with words.
Oh, impeccable. And what is the fourth? Is it is
Do
the
it
best
yourself.
the best in the or
Yes, do your best. Do your
the
best.
best in the other situations in
Give
the
your
life in the work in the students
uh,
or in the or behavior and
uh
the environment for me.
very good. And
In,
Vivi, what about you?
Teacher. Okay. Uh, okay. Can you repeat the question? I,
About the four agreements, what is the one that you have to work on the most?
okay. Um, es que no, o sea, no entiendo la pregunta. O sea, ¿cuál es lo que, con lo que me identifico por decir así?
En el
O
que
lo que
más
más.
debes trabajar, el campo que más
Ah,
debes trabajar en tu vida.
okay. I think sometimes I take um, think personal, o sea, tomo las cosas
Ah, you take
personalmente.
things personally. Yes. Oh,
Because
that's very difficult. That's very
yes,
difficult to overcome.
yes, because
Uh,
the with the tone the person is talk me,
yes.
I think that the thing
So
the
you
person.
say that person is really mad at me, and maybe
Yes.
the person is sick. Yes,
Yes, indirect.
I know.
How do you
Okay.
say indirecta? Indirect.
Indirect.
Indirect. Yes,
Yeah, that's it.
I think it's
Okay,
indirect for
Walter.
me.
Vivi,
Now
entonces,
I'm going to show you a video. This video, girls, is not so short. It's it takes about 6 minutes to watch it. It doesn't matter that you don't watch it till the end. We're gonna try, but this is a very very important video because um the first time that I saw that video, I was really shocked, and I started wondering myself about many things that we do as teachers. It's a very good one. I don't know if maybe you have seen it before, but it's very beautiful, and I want you to watch it and give me your opinion. Remember, we're gonna be teachers, or in some cases, we are teachers indeed. So there you go. I'm gonna send that in the Skype. Okay. So please watch it. I'm gonna give you 6 minutes and I'm gonna hear your opinions, okay? Ready?
Okay, teacher.
Ready, girls? Yes, Andrita, Viviana, and Diana?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with Diana. Diana, your opinion about this amazing, in my personal opinion, this amazing video.
Well, I don't know how to start. Uh, well, first, I don't know if I agree with everything because I think that in school you need to learn some things that even if you don't like them, they're useful to you. For example, I never liked maths, but now I can count how much money I earn. So I think that was good. And I used to think that I was so stupid because I didn't get good marks or good grades in maths. But now I see that sometimes there are things that you don't like, but you have to do because that's life. However, I think that yeah, of course, school system is very hard, and here in this country is a little bit like in a lower or shorter or smaller advanced than other countries. Because yeah, the teachers are forced to give grades to students even when they know that students can give more. And just because of one performance, you have to give them a 3, a 4, or a 5, yeah, if they do it correctly. But what about the next times? Or what about all the classes that you see them trying, but they just don't get it, but they try? So that's what I face every day. I have students that think that they're not good enough, and it's not that they aren't, it's just that they're not trying so hard. And they're just pessimistic, and I like can't even with that. But yeah, school system makes me give them a qualification on their work, a grade, and that's super difficult because when I have to talk to their parents and tell them how good they are or how they performed, I have to say, well, these are the grades, but this is what I see and this is what I've seen in this period. So you can rely on the grades or you can rely on the teacher. And of course, some parents don't understand that. They just want to see good grades. But yeah, that's the point.
Now, well, that's it. Well, based on my experience, not as a teacher, but as a mother, I don't know if I have told you that I have a beautiful daughter, but she has a cognitive disability. Yeah, and I
She's
totally
what?
agree. She has a cognitive disability.
Ah,
Yeah, and I totally agree with you because I say, okay, I have something, and is that teachers understand um, what she's suffering. I say suffering because she wants to learn many different things, but her brain doesn't work as it is supposed to. For that reason, it is really difficult for her. But I always said, you have to study all the fields, even if you don't like, because you need it. I mean, I'm not gonna ask her to learn about algebra or maybe something really advanced in math, but of course the basic things. Yes, in order to, as you said, I mean, how much do I have to pay for this? I have to count and I have to know different things. And after acquiring, for example, the competences in reading, she can learn whatever. And that's what I always said. If you know how to read and how to write, you can learn whatever. So that's very nice what you think. Let me congratulate you for that.
thank you.
Okay, Sandrita, what about you? What do you think about this video?
Okay, teacher, is the video is very amazing. Opinion is saying for you. Uh, I think in the video uh, he told two options. One, the option for the students because it is talk where the is necessary. I don't say potentialize skills for the students. It may be students is especially in art, especially in dancing, especially in math. In Colombia, it's very difficult because it is más quantity the students que quality the students, okay, because it's most necessary the students go to the university in the maybe, and the possibly special skills, okay, and the others part will he talk is the important. The teacher is not only for saying information. The teacher changes the life. The teacher is the person maybe uh, change the little aspects in the life, the children's, the woman's, the bodies. I think other in Colombia difficult is the pain. In the Colombia, the teacher don't have the opportunities for the pain, because at different areas or territory, because it's very difficult assets, don't have roads, don't have roads, don't have internet, don't have buildings for uh, the class. But I think in the Colombia, other is the tests. The tests in Colombia is very.
Okay, Sandrita, very good. It was better. Some mistakes about singular and plural, so pay attention to the chat. Strengthen, that is potencializar. Singular and plural, child, children, woman, women. And there is not, there are not, yes, there are not enough roads. There is not, I don't remember what you said. Well, you were saying
Internet.
something about that, but this is singular and plural, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Vivi,
Yes, teacher.
do it.
Okay. And teacher, I agree with the amazing video because it's true that the educational system must change, although it must be recognized that the time in which applied today has given great change. But there are still schools with old educational systems that make students lose the interest to a study and see the study as a punishment and not as something significant. I think the educational system of Colombia can improve much more, can become like the educational system of the Philippines, which is one of the best today. Yes. However, I believe that the evaluation should not be eliminated because, in my opinion, it's a good way or tool to know what the person has shortcomings. No sé si está bien esa palabra, como las falencias, shortcomings. Bueno, and how they can be supported so that they can improve. I compared the education that I obtained with that of my children, and of course, theirs is better. They have more freedom of expression in the development of the class. Their opinions are really important. Before, in, when I started, the opinion, no, there is an important. You cannot have a question, you can opinion, only receive the class.
Okay, very good. Well, you said something very important, and it's the evaluation. I consider that evaluation is necessary, of course. But for example, in my case, I consider it is better to apply a formative evaluation than a summative evaluation. Because as Diana was saying, sorry, here in Colombia, we are used to give them a grade, a 3, a 4, or 5, but the summative evaluation is not very worthful. I consider that it's better to use a formative one. Is that evaluation that you are going to observe the process and you're
Yes.
going to make important decisions in order to help our students. I consider it is better, okay? So, Diana, I am going to apologize with you because I am going to wrap up this activity in Spanish, um, because I need that Sandrita and Viviana understand very well what I'm going to say, okay? Ok, niñas, entonces voy a terminar la actividad en español porque me gustaría que tuviéramos claro algo desde la parte del feedback. Quería enfrentarlos obviamente a una actividad un poquito más fuerte, entendiendo así no solo una nota, como le estábamos hablando, sino más allá de eso que ustedes se puedan dar cuenta de las necesidades que tienen cada una. Estamos enfrentados a una educación virtual donde somos realmente autónomos. Entonces, ¿quién más que ustedes mismos para decir, hombre, me falta esto, debo trabajar en esto, en lo otro? Me preocupa un poco la parte gramatical. Yo les había enviado por ahí el link del Interchange Arcade para que trabajen bastante la parte de gramática, pero sobre todo la falta de vocabulario es grandísima. Les aconsejo mucho que lean en inglés, lean bastante, no únicamente nuestras materias de la universidad, pero traten de leerse un librito, algo que de pronto les guste, que les dé muchísimo más vocabulario. Es bastante importante, sobre todo el vocabulario técnico de nuestra carrera, también es importante que lo vayan adquiriendo. Los enfrenté a diferentes tipos de input, listening, un video en español donde ustedes tenían que hablar en inglés, el video totalmente en inglés para que ustedes dieran su opinión, una lectura, una quote. Son diferentes tipos de textos que finalmente como profesores tenemos que aprender a manejar, ¿no? Entonces, esta es la idea y mi mensaje para este fin de semana, que estudien muy juiciosas gramática y vocabulario. ¿Ok?
Okay, teacher.
Thank you so much and have a very wonderful weekend. Sweet dreams.
Thank you,
Likewise.
teacher. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Have a wonderful
Bye
night.
bye.
Thank you. Goodbye, teacher. Have a good night.
Okay, same to you.